This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. What I'm looking at today is the second trailer for The Matrix, I want to say Resolutions and Revolutions, so bad. It's The Matrix Revelations. And this is a movie I refuse to see in theaters. Why is that? Because I think Warner Brothers is being extremely disingenuous with their dual release strategy, which is releasing movies via HBOMax at the same time they're released in theaters. I think this is a terrible idea, and I have yet to see anywhere where they show me how this works. I hear declarations that it's effective and it's a very workable strategy all the time. I've yet to see anyone break it down and tell me how this works, because I don't get it. And it bothers me a lot that they do this, because what it does is rob movies of novelty. And novelty is the only reason to care about movies at all, frankly. The idea that you can watch it at home and in the theater means most people won't go to the theaters, which means, again, by my reckoning, that these movies are no longer events. They're something I could sit on my ass and watch at home. I don't like that. It bothers me a lot. And I get there's a pandemic, which with Omicron could potentially even worsen. I get that. But answer me this. How is it that other studios manage to make movies, release them to movie theaters, and they become profitable? During a pandemic, mind you. How is that? That's because other studios apparently have enough faith in what they produce that they're willing to do that. In some cases, they don't have streaming networks, such as Sony and Universal. Now, as I said, I think what Warner Brothers is doing is very disingenuous, and it does no service to their movies. Though, there's a part of it that is really bothersome to me, and I think potentially threatens a class action lawsuit. Now here it is. I was looking to rent Dune, which is a movie I'm very interested in. And while I haven't compared it to other services, I assume the price is pretty much the same across the board. Is renting on Vudu for $24.99. Now here's where the class action lawsuit comes in, potentially. Dune is not a first-run movie. Dune was released at the same time on HBOMax as well as in theaters. It's not a first-run movie, so therefore, in my eyes, it doesn't warrant first-run movie pricing. And here's the total nonsensicalness of this idea. I could watch Dune significantly cheaper by getting HBO Max for $9, whatever it is a month. It's certainly not $24.99 a month. And I could watch it that way, if that were my goal, which it is not, because I won't support Warner Brothers in this cynical ploy of theirs. So, rant aside, I don't watch Warner Brothers movies in theaters. And I certainly won't pay a larcenous $24.99 to watch a movie that is not a first-run movie. In any case, let's look at the trailer for The Matrix Resurrections.
We can't see it, but we're all trapped inside these strange repeating loops.
Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
But this is the moment for you to show us what is real. I remember this.
So deja vu. And yet it's obviously all wrong. this isn't the story we think it is.
They taught you good. Made you believe their world was all you deserved. But some part of you knew that was a lie. Some part of you remembered what was real.
It's so easy to forget how much noise the Matrix pumps into your head. Something else makes the same kind of noise. War. What happens to Nia? The most important choice in Neo's life. It's not his to make.
She believed in me. It's my turn to believe in her.
Part of me feels like I have been waiting my whole life for you.
If you want to see Trinity again, fight for her!
I saw this in a dream. My dream ended here.
We still know Kung Fu.
Well, that was the trailer for The Matrix Resurrections. And as I said, it looks interesting. This is not something I will see in theaters. This is not something I will rent at theater at home or whatever corresponds to that from whichever streaming outlet. Because I think what Warner Brothers is doing is wrong. And I think what Warner Brothers is doing is terrible for movies in the long term. But let's be honest. When does the long term matter to any American company? Never mind movie maker. So what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trail into Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like or a follow. Peace.